Hi, I'm Kelvin Gordon.
I'm supposed to introduce myself first.
Okay, you go ahead first.
I'm Dr. Sarah Allen, and you are in a little bit of magic, and I'm here with
Kelvin Gordon, box contortionist and martial arts instructor, Tai Chi instructor.
Wow, really? I'm going to a Qigong conference here. You know that?
Yeah, really? I just taught a class in Denver.
You did?
Yeah, and I'm teaching Tai Chi fan next.
Really? I'm a doctor of Chinese medicine.
Oh wow, that's wonderful.
Did you know that?
No, not until now.
Have you seen Tai Chi fighting?
I've seen the push hands. Haven't seen actual fighting.
So, Kelvin, this is my first time in Las Vegas.
Right.
And I was hoping on my channel that I could find some magic for my channel, a little bit of magic.
Right, right.
And I'm on Fremont Street, and I was trying to pass off my frozen drink to you, but you said, no, I got a show to perform.
Yeah, it's cold. Cold.
It's a cold drink. And anyway, and then you divulged that you are doing a contortionist show coming up.
Yeah, that's true.
And honestly, honest to God, I have never met a contortionist.
Oh, really?
In all of my life.
Now you have.
And I'm an old gymnast. But I could never have been a contortionist.
Right.
And I am so fascinated that you have this ability.
Yeah, I started doing martial arts back in the 70s.
Okay.
And
when were you born? You don't even look old enough to be born in the 1970s.
Born in 60.
Really?
65, yeah.
How old are you?
65.
No way.
Yes,
look at this man. Do you do Botox?
No, I just work out. I do all the crazy exercises. My diet, my favorite tea is pu'er. I just got some pu'er from Yunnan.
How do you spell that? I want to look it up.
P-U-E-R-H.
P-U-E-R-H. E-R-H.
Yeah, pu'er tea.
Okay. Where is that from?
Yunnan, China. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's basically it's a fermented tea, what they call a ripe.
Okay.
It's real dark, tastes like coffee. It's good for arteries and circulation and your digestion mainly. A lot of green teas can be cooling, so you can have them, but not too many because it lowers your kidney qi.
Yeah.
If you have too much green tea, it's cool. But
how do you know this? Because I'm a doctor of Chinese medicine and I do not know this.
Because my martial arts teacher was a doctor of Chinese medicine also.
Really? Was he Chinese?
No, he was African American, but his teachers were all Chinese, and he was a part of a group of different herbalists that had all these different, I mean, there's so many different, it's just as varied as like foods.
Yeah.
His teacher, his name was Dr. Han in Chicago years ago.
Okay.
And he used to tell them about different formulas and stuff. So one case in point, my instructor had a bad hip problem. So Dr. Han told him a traditional formula was some old recipes that they put together, but you take a live, you use a chicken or a rooster, and as soon as the pot is boiling, you throw it in there and close the top, because that chemical reaction causes something to be released in the bird, the rooster or the chicken. And he did that, 1 cup, and the tea was fine. That's
really?
Like in acupuncture, there's a plug called Huandiao for the hip.
Yes.
Normally they use a small needle. In traditional Chinese medicine, they use a long needle.
Right, we use big needles in traditional Chinese medicine.
Yeah, Huandiao 1 time, and then sciatica's gone.
Wow.
Yeah. And I study Tui now also.
Oh, Tui Na massage.
Yeah.
I am certified in Tui Na massage too.
Yeah. So many versions.
So, is that your beauty secret, that tea?
No, I'm just pretty.
No,
I had too much candy though. I had a friend, one of my classmates was a dentist, and I was going to Whole Foods, and I should know better, but I was just so in love with these chocolate brownies. I would eat them and go to sleep thinking how good it tastes. I would sleep good, and I'd have a attraction. But now I'm not worried about it. I'm still sexy.
So that tea, what else do you do for your diet? I mean, the world is going to want to know that you are how old?
65.
That's just amazing.
Yeah, a lot of berries. Blueberries are really good.
Yeah.
The frozen ones, because all of the nutrients are condensed under the cold. And condensed under the cold. It's just a whole bunch of different things. There's so much out there. They even have.
Is it partially your diet? I mean, is it genetics as well?
No, probably, but I think it's diet too, because genetically, my mom was telling the doctor once years ago that high blood pressure runs in our family, and I told her, no, Mom, eating that bullshit runs in our family. That's not good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad diet.
Where were you raised?
Chicago.
I'm from Minnesota.
Oh, okay. My doctor's Lisa Lau in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Her father was an herbalist, and her great grandfather was a herbalist and a fortune teller.
Oh,
So she had both
interesting.
sides of the physical and
Really?
astrological part of it, if you will. Like
Okay.
a feng shui and all that.
So,
Yeah.
so tell me, okay, do you juice vegetables? I'm big into juicing.
I was juicing. Sometimes I juice, but mainly I blend because I get a
Yeah.
magic bullet.
Yeah.
And I go to Whole Foods to get the berry blend, right?
Yeah.
I put a handful of berries in there, organic juice from Trader Joe's,
Okay.
no sugar, and then I chop a whole beet up and put in, drink all that without sugar. The mastication comes from sugar.
Yeah, you get all the fiber.
Yeah, yeah. So I have that, and the beets are real good for your circulation.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, that.
Okay, well, whatever you're doing,
Yeah.
all these things you're doing
Yes.
are allowing you to be a contortionist
Yeah.
at 65 years old.
Yeah, it's before I was, you know what I used to do before I was performing down on Fremont?
What?
I was a stripper.
No way.
I was taking it all. But you know what? It got,
Where? Here in Las Vegas?
yeah, a place called the Palomino. They used to have men on one side of the building for women and the other side women for the men.
Okay.
So it was fun for a while, but then it got depressing. So one time I was walking down Fremont Street and I saw magicians and I was like, wait a minute, I can do it. And then, because that's my happy place, doing what I really love.
Yeah.
The stripping thing I did, I incorporated contortion with that. And it was
Really?
Yeah, it was
You must have had the most unique show
I
of all.
did. I did. But you know what? I was happier when I was out here.
Really?
Because that kind
Why?
of job messes with your self-esteem.
Does it? Why is that?
Because you have to profit. Well, you can profit from it, but for me personally, my experience is that sometimes if I wasn't making enough money, it would make me subconsciously look at my body as, well, maybe I'm not doing something right. No,
Okay.
I had to get out of it. It was depressing. Yeah. But I mean, not to say
I wouldn't be able to do it myself. I was raised on a farm in Minnesota. I could barely put on a swimsuit until I was 18.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, so tell me the tricks. I mean, like I said, I've never met a contortionist. I find it very fascinating.
Right. Well, the flexibility basically is just hatha yoga.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is that you're tricking the moves out a little bit. You're
Okay.
tweaking the moves, just making little adjustments and put it into an art form. It's the best way I can describe it. And it's basically, again, it's just basically like yoga because all the moves that contortionists do, it's in yoga. What it is that if you do what they call a vinyasa or the sun
Yeah.
salutation,
Right.
you do it 6 to 10 times a day, right? And it opens up the spine
Yeah.
and it stimulates the chi and stretches every muscle, every joint in the entire body.
Okay.
When you do it enough times, after a while your body wants to explore different poses and that's when it takes off when you get more into different yogic postures and stuff. And then people call it contortionism because it's to be contorted, but essentially it's just yoga. And there have been arguments about this. Like, well, I'm going to do a contortion show, meditate. You're taking the basic foundations of yoga and just artistically expressing it in different ways.
Can I ask how much you weigh?
175.
175. And what's your height?
6'1".
Okay. So you're lean, but you're not like abnormally lean, right?
Not hauntingly emaciated lean. I know what you mean.
You know, but I mean, I just wonder. There's got to be. My channel is called A Little Bit of Magic,
Oh yeah.
and I think contortionism is magic. It's like
it
a
is.
magic
It's
trick.
body magic. That's what
Yeah.
it's called it body magic.
So I mean, I do yoga, but I am not a contortionist, and
Really?
I'm an old gymnast.
I'll send you one of my links to show you.
Okay.
I did Kelly Osbourne's birthday party.
Kelly Osbourne, really?
Yeah, I was at the house in LA.
No way.
Yeah, it's all on my
So are
page.
you kind of famous, obviously?
Yeah, that's what they say. I did Steve Harvey and Drew Carey, some other shows.
Really?
Yeah. That's
So-
because LA is like 4 hours away driving, basically. And then a lot of times you get events and you get auditions and stuff like that. Yeah.
This is insane.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I just picked the right person to talk to, right, Kelvin?
That's right. That's right. I'm humble. I'm quiet. I don't brag about what I do.
No,
I just enjoy it.
you are. You're humble. I approached you because you seem like a humble dude.
Oh yeah, I'm humble. I got a bad temper, but I'm humble. But it's yeah. That's what it is.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come back. What time do you perform?
At 7 o'clock. That'll be in about 45 minutes.
Okay, so we're on Fremont Street,
Yep. Yep.
outside of the
Fremont Casino.
outside of the Fremont Casino.
Yep.
Shows at 7 p.m.
Yep. 7 to 9.
I'm coming back. And can I record it? And
Yes, please do.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, Kelvin. Honestly, it's amazing. I mean, so besides doing the practice that you do, do you believe what you do is a gift or a bit of magic, or I don't believe everybody can do it?
Well, it's just some hard work. You know, it's like, who was that? Bruce here, somebody said he doesn't fear, I don't want to mess this up.
Okay.
The man who did, what is it? 10,000 kicks once. It's something about he fears the man that did one kick 10,000 times.
Okay.
Something like that. You know, it's repetition.
Right.
Repetition. After a while, your body adapts to it. Becomes
And you get muscle memory.
Yeah, you get muscle memory. And that's the most beautiful thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I apologize there. Y'all are doing the 7, right?
7 p.m.
Yeah.
He is. I am not. I'm just.
Yeah.
Just
You're gonna put it in the box? You're gonna put me in the box.
Okay. We got down here so damn late it's late.
Oh.
And you know? Yeah. And then we had spot 18 and they closed it off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no.
We got fans ready to line up for the show.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelvin. So, do you feel like there's magic in what you do, or like some divine intervention?
I feel it's magical once I get to that place in my mind to express it, because I can't even perform without clearing my mind first.
Okay. Do you feel that, honestly, because I am a doctor of Chinese medicine, do you feel that what you do has your ability to do what you do is based on your work with Tai Chi?
Yeah, and yoga.
And yoga.
Yeah. I call it the triple M, medicinal meditational movement. That's what I call it. Yeah, and then there are other exercises like the Baduan Jin and the Yi Chin Ching. The Baduan Jin is an 8-piece bouquet. It's 8 basic exercises for all your organs and muscle groups. Yi Chin Ching is translated as the ligament tendon sinew change classics. So it's a set of exercises you do to enhance your ligaments and tendon flexibility. Yeah, all of that.
Really?
Yi Chin Ching. Yeah, Yi Chin Ching exercise. Yeah.
How long have you been training?
Since 1976.
How old were you at that age?
16.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who was your first teacher?
My first teacher was my brother.
Really?
He taught me judo.
Really?
We were just playing around. And then I met my first traditional real teacher in 76.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you were also
I was 16. Yeah, I met him in Chicago. Yeah.
Who was your most influential teacher who made the biggest impact on you?
My teacher, Talona, that was his name, Talona.
Really?
Yeah, Donda Talona, that was my teacher. Because a lot of times...
Where does Talona live?
Well, he right now, he's living with the ancestors now.
Okay.
Yeah, he...
What descent was he?
He was,
Of what descent?
He was African-American.
Okay.
But his teachers were all Chinese.
Okay.
And one of his teachers told him that he came to this country specifically to give him all of his knowledge.
Really?
It's a long story. I mean, there's so much in between. I can go into some details. His first teacher, Professor Ho Chi Wang, was a calligrapher. And he was a scholar. He was like a scholar warrior, right? One of his teachers, who my teacher studied with after that, Grandmaster Lu, he was a warrior scholar.
Really?
So he was more a scholar of fighting, stuff like that, health techniques. And there's a whole bunch of different, things. There's so much in between, and a lot of people marvel at learning stuff, but some teachers, they'll leave things with you when they pass. Some leave things in you.
Yes.
I mean, to the point where you can actually reflect on it, draw upon it, and use it.
That's very prophetic.
Oh, yeah.
And he left it within you.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I used to talk about him and start just tearing up because this is somebody I knew since I was in high school.
Really?
Yeah. But, his children and I are all still good friends, and I still do classes. I travel and train and teach.
Where do you teach?
All over. I teach online, and I teach when I travel to different cities like LA, Chicago.
I think I want to take your classes.
Yeah.
What are your classes online?
Oh, it all varies.
Okay.
We can talk about it.
Okay.
I kind of like to see the
Well, I'm going to share your classes with our public audience here.
Okay.
And you know what? I am so blessed, Kelvin, that I met you and I stopped and talked to you. I mean, I was thinking, you know, Las Vegas is such a overwhelming, overstimulating place, and I thought I'm probably not going to find anyone that I can do an episode with here.
Oh yeah, I go hiking sometimes to get away from it or go to LA because I got to be around mountains and some water. Because here it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes you get into it, you can get overwhelmed in fun. I've done it.
Well, I feel though that, you know, you were the first stranger I approached.
Right.
And we had this beautiful interaction, and you're so fascinating, so knowledgeable, and so talented, and I'm going to come back to your show.
Okay.
And thank you.
All right, thank you.
Friends, you've been on a little bit of magic. So you're Kelvin.
Yes.
What's your last name?
Gordon.
Kelvin Gordon.
Yeah.
Thank you for being with us. We're going to come back and see the show at 7, and yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Check it out.
friends.
All right.